Once again, it is my pleasure to welcome Shah Rukh Khan to Los Angeles. It's great to see you.
Thank you, Reshma. Thank you for having me.
And you're here. Tomorrow is the Golden Globes, and you are a presenter. It makes us all very proud. Tell us what you're feeling right now.
Oh, I feel very honored. I feel very honored. The Free Press, Mike and Meher and everyone, they've been very kind to me. I've been to LA once or twice before, and it's very nice of them that they would think that the Indian cinema is important enough to be here. And I don't think of it as my achievement at all. I think our cinema is being noticed, and I just happen to be the face right now, or one of the faces right now. So I'm very glad to be here, and I wish Slumdog Millionaire all the best. It's shot in India, and it's really nice. I feel that these are beginnings of signs that Indian cinema can finally come across beyond the language part of it and be able to tell the world some different and interesting stories like we've been trying to with all the songs and dances. So it's nice to be here. It's a little cold, but good.
And tell me about Slumdog Millionaire. Have you seen the film? What did you think of the film?
Oh, they're very nice. I know Danny Boyle well. He was there when I was shooting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So he had, and I was, as strange as it may sound, I wanted to make that film myself in India at one time. And then, of course, the rights of Celador, and nobody better to make it than Danny Boyle, actually. And he came down when I was shooting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and cast Anil and Dave and Frida. And I've seen the film. I think it's quite awesome.
We're very proud that you are representing Indian cinema. You're an ambassador. In an ideal situation, what would your message be to the world about Indian cinema?
I truly believe that every part of the world has a story to tell, and we are still raw storytellers. When I say raw, it means it's untouched by too much sophistication. And I like that kind of storytelling. I'm not saying that's the best storytelling, but it's a different kind of storytelling. It's warmer, it's more colorful, and it's more wrong. What I like in storytelling is that it can go wrong. A joke can fall flat or may not work for everyone. And I think creativity should be left like that. I love Hollywood films, I love European cinema, and I've seen lots of them. I've grown up watching them, and I have a lot of respect for it. And I think it's fantastic, but it's too organized, I feel. So I think if you want to see something more disorganized, one from the heart, one little warmer and more colorful and wrong, you just go and have fun, leave your brains behind sometimes for some films. Some films are amazingly intellectual. There have been some great filmmakers like Satyajit Ray, Shyam Benegal, great music directors like Mr. A. Rahman. I think, this is what I mean, that, when you hear his music, you understand that, it's not Indian and it's not Western, it's just a mix, and right and wrong mixed together, and it produces some wonderful sound. So I think our storytelling is like that. And we would also get into a time where we'll be able to make it more uniform, more organized, more scientific. But I think people should see them now when they are less scientific and enjoy the rawness of Indian films.
And as a producer yourself, now you obviously have the creative freedom to make films that you would like to make. So what are some of the films, we've seen some good productions from your production house. What are some of the other films that you would like to make in the future?
I never pre-decide, but I like to tell a story which brings a smile to everybody's faces. Does not mean it has to be a positive story. I've done films like Asoka, I've done Paheli, I've done Om Shanti Om. We're doing My Name is Khan with Dharma Production. My whole logic is that, it should just say something nice, somewhere in the background. It should not have a message overtly, but somewhere down the line it should say something nice, bring a smile, give you hope, give you some goodness. I don't know, I'm a little anti-morbid films. I like films to be not just completely happy-go-lucky and sweet, but I want them to let you leave with hope. I want people to leave with hope instead of empty popcorn packets when they finish watching a film from our production. So whatever it may be, it could be ranging from a Chak De India or to Om Shanti Om. To me, both are very wonderful because they leave you with hope, or at least make you feel that hey, things can get better. Even if you die, you can get another chance. So I like films which leave you with hope in whatever format. It could be a mystery, it could be a thriller, it could be just a romantic film or a morbid film also, but as long as it's got hope. So those are the kind of films I get attracted to. It's not that I choose them. I think I just, as a person, get attracted to stuff which is hopeful.
Speaking of Chak De India, you made hockey become almost again national sport, and sport being one of your love, as we were talking a little earlier. So amalgamation of two and being so successful must have been an amazing feeling.
Oh yes, I get very thrilled because I never thought I'll be an actor or a producer or a filmmaker. I thought I would be a sportsman. And so I'm still a frustrated sports person. That's why I have a cricket team. But what happens is I've come to realize one thing, and I'm writing a little book, and I hope to one day get it published. But I'm very lazy. I write very slow. But what I realize is what you do in your childhood, what you do while you're being brought up, is what finally comes handy in your life throughout. And I used to play field hockey, and I never thought I'd get to make a film about it and perhaps help the state of field hockey in my own country. Field hockey is here very sophisticated. In America, the girls play, and it's supposed to be an upmarket sport. But in India, it's not being noticed as much as it should be. So my friends tell me when they meet me, you know what, we've known you for 40 years now, and you still do the same stuff that you've been doing when you were young. And I'm like, yeah, and I get paid for it now. So it always helps to be able to, take from your own life when you were younger and utilize it in whichever field you have. Mine is fortunately cinema, so I can bring it to fore more easily. And so hockey was really wonderful when I could do it. I never thought it would be successful, but I just wanted to do a hockey film because I could play hockey a bit. So I thought, okay, at least nobody's gonna turn around here and say, oh, he didn't act well in that film. I had to play hockey, so I know how to play hockey. And very few actors in India know. So very few Indians know how to play hockey. That's sad. And so I was very thrilled that it did well. It was again about hope. It's working with 60 new girls who were just hockey players, and it turned out well. And we left you with hope that one day we'll win the World Championship.
Your most recent film, Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, it was a very sweet film, and it brought, I'm sure, hope to a lot of young men out there, simpletons. And I believe you really worked on that character.
Yes, I believe I am like that. I look different in films because they put on a lot of makeup and give me good clothes to wear, and I act hip and cool. But I am a middle-class young man. I can call myself a young man still. And I think I never thought I'm good-looking. I never thought I could be a movie star. I never thought I had any special talent that would make me be looked upon as a special person. And I can't deny it anymore that people do think I'm special. And I've done nothing special. I've just been very, very ordinary. I still am very ordinary. And I wanted to make a film about ordinary people that says very clearly it's not special to be special, it's special to be ordinary. And when I look back upon 20 years, 62 films, and people ask me, how have you managed this? They call you King of Bollywood, King Khan, etc., whatever the clever alliterations are. I'm like, I have just kept myself very ordinary. I was just telling this lady here that I don't understand the trappings of stardom. I don't understand what it means to be a star, but I do understand what it means to be ordinary, and I know how an ordinary person feels, how he feels sad, neglected, rejected. And I want people in my country who are ordinary to understand it's really cool, it's hip to be square, it's really cool to be ordinary, because just be the way you are and you'll find success, love and hope and happiness, and that's what Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi was about.
And that endearing quality in itself is what makes you a superstar. Talking about the name Khan, My Name is Khan, what you're shooting right now, tell us a little bit about that film.
It's again a film which I just felt, being Muslim, not that I'm a hugely practicing or knowledgeable Muslim. And you can always learn a lot about your religion, but I believe every religion in the world is a discipline. The kind of discipline you have at home, that you get to bed at 8:30 or put your kids to bed at 8:30 and then go out partying. Whatever discipline you have at home, that everyone has dinner together or we spend Christmas together, and everybody's got a discipline. I think every discipline is a religion and nothing more than that. I think Islam is also a discipline, but got misinterpreted along the way. And I think I'm old enough in my stage and in my age where I think I have the right to comment through my work upon this state of affairs around the world. I think I can bring peace and love, not in a big way, but in a small, nice way through the film called My Name is Khan, where an autistic, semi-autistic or a person with Asperger's syndrome, which is a lower form of autism, gets it in his head to tell the world that his name is Khan and he's not a terrorist. And the irony is that sometimes the people we think who are not normal are the people who feel the best and think the best. And we think, this person may not understand, he's not normal. But I think the normal people are thinking wrong. And it would need an abnormal person, which I think is a special person, or completely ordinary person, to tell the world that it's okay to follow your religion with happiness and let everyone else be, because Islam does not teach you to be otherwise. Hinduism doesn't teach you to be otherwise. Christianity doesn't teach you to be otherwise. So this is the message behind the film. But hopefully, like I always do, I'll make it immensely entertaining, and people will have some good moments and take back the thought that, yeah, okay, his name is Khan and he's not a terrorist.
In conclusion, how is Shah Rukh Khan going to party tomorrow after the Golden Globe?
I don't know. I wish I was I was telling Mike and Mayor here that I would party more if I was getting the awards. That's a pompous and a wrong thing to say, but that's how ordinary people talk, I guess.
One day.
So one day, inshallah, I'll come here, then party hard. But right now, Karan Johar is with me, the director of the film. My wife is here, Gauri, and a few of our friends have come down. So we'll try and party with Melody. Our publicist has arranged this party at the HBO, so we'll attend that or wherever. If they throw us out of the parties, then we'll just go down to a coffee shop and party on our own. It's nice to be in LA. And the only complaint I have of LA is that the parties end very fast. In India, we party till 7 in the morning. So once these parties close down, then we'll go to a room and party. But we'll have a good time. It's really nice that the Golden Globes has us here. And I feel very honored and very touched, and I'm very happy. So whether we party or not, we will be in the party mood and be happy.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Shah Rukh. Wishing you continued success.
Thank you, Reshma. God bless you. Do well.